welcome back to the Seven Memories Podcast. I'm your host, Ryder, aka Kakarot. And today we have Talon.
Hey guys.
We also have Pizza Time, Gav.
It's pizza time.
Sure is Gav. And we have a good episode for you guys today. And we got two special guests. And to start, let's have one of them come up. Why don't you come up, Jared? Hey, Jared.
Hey guys, how's it
How's it
going?
going?
Let me come around the table here, get my spot.
Good seeing you.
Alright, good to see you guys too.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And we got one other. We have Janel. Come on up, Janel.
Jano.
I hear him.
Jano.
Jano. Where is he? There he is.
Heck
There he is.
Jano.
Heck yeah.
Welcome, Janel.
He made it.
Well, welcome both of you guys. We're glad to have you on here.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for having us. Jared,
No,
Jano and
the
I are
fans
very
were-
excited to, give our opinions tonight on some of the different topics we're gonna be talking about.
Mm.
That's good. Glad to hear it.
Talk about a
Let's
special
start really
treat.
quickly. Let's start with you. Yeah, cut me off, Gav. Let's start with Jaren. Jaren, what's your gamer tag, and why did you choose your suit? Start with you, Jaren.
My gamer tag is Tequila Jaren. And I picked my suit because I'm the chosen one, not a little wannabe like some people.
I like it.
Mm.
Straight up
Intense.
gangster.
Very
Why-
intense.
Why did you add tequila to your name?
Because alcohol makes everything better.
That's a good answer.
That's going in the 2025 quote book.
I second that.
All right, and then now Jared, let's go to you.
Yes. My gamer tag is Mongo. Derives from an old movie, Blazing Saddles. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you watch it. And I chose my character, not based off anything specific. It just kind of what called out to me, and this is what I came up with.
I like it.
It makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah,
Yeah,
I like-
no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of
Thank
sense.
you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well, now
very
that we-
unique.
It is very unique. Yeah.
Yeah, it speaks to me. Really speaks to me.
Mhm.
Very unique. And that's coming from the Cosmic Samurai, so that's how you know it's unique. For
I
sure.
haven't been impressed with the Cosmic
Well,
Samurai.
Well, we'll get to that
What?
later.
Oh yeah,
we can
we'll
talk
get into that.
about
We'll
that
get into that.
sometime.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that
All right.
yet.
All right. Well, now that we've got you guys a little bit, let's get into our agenda for the night and Talon. We'll hand it to you.
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. Our first one, who in our gaming history together has been the weakest link, which is, I think we already know, but we could talk about it anyway.
You mean
our
as a
second
group,
one,
right? Too. Just
as a
stop you
group,
right there.
yeah,
Yeah, right.
as a seven, as our group,
Right.
I think
For sure.
I think we know that, but the same thing for our second one, who's had the bigger impact on gaming as a group.
Mm.
And then we have another surprise one I don't want to bring up right now. But
okay.
after that, we have a little Overwatch ranking, which I know Jane and Jared are very excited about. And also Jaren and Jared, because they weren't here last time, they're going to rank our lethal players and where they think. And then our last one, we have two surprise ones if we feel like them. So just kind of depends on the night and how it goes.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Well,
You want to start with our first one?
Yeah, yes, in there, Tal.
All right. So our first one, who in our gaming history together has been the weakest link? Who wants to start?
No, I'll start. I'm
Sure.
I'm not
Go ahead.
afraid of. I'm just gonna go for Paul here. I think if you look at him, in the YouTube videos and the Lethal Company videos, Paul brings comedy, I guess, but he doesn't bring grit or value into our
Strong word.
into any of those games.
Mm-hmm.
I do also want to clarify, this does not all have to be in-game. It can also be like certain people are more reliable for getting on
Jaren.
and showing up. Yeah, like Jane over there.
Someone's skill doesn't
you know,
necessarily matter if they're not there to play.
That's
Been a lot of
exactly.
That's a
disappointments.
fact right there.
You could take that into account.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we've
go
all
on.
been through some rough patches where we haven't shown up for the group.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
for
You know,
sure.
speak for yourself. The chosen one's always been there.
That's some knowledge
Some
right
of us
there.
have actual lives, but I
Okay,
digress.
let's move on though. Go ahead, Ryder.
All right. Go ahead, Nerd. You have anything to add to that? Or...
Yeah. You know, I think that my
I'm
part
sorry.
has been covered. No,
Okay,
no, it's
Jer-
good.
go ahead,
I mean,
Jaren, it's,
you guys need. It's an open table.
So we're going
You know,
round
it's an
robin
open
here?
table. Yeah, we'll go Jaren next.
Opposite round
All right,
robin.
go ahead.
Well, no, like I was saying, you know, there's been
Yeah,
more
go
than a
ahead.
few disappointments in the group. You know, there's 7 of us, and yet I've seen more than a few of you just disappear for long periods of time, months and
Yeah.
months. Yeah,
that's tough.
I
I'm
don't
sure I
know what's
appreciate
going
your
on in people's
tone.
lives, but you know, it's kind of disappointing. You expect more. There's been a lot of weak members. I have to say the latest and greatest though for me has been Tanner. You know, he hasn't been there. I kind of feel like he abandoned the group, you know, and he thinks he's better somehow. You know,
I think we
it's
can all
just kind of
jump on that
disappointing.
bandwagon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
you're
expected more.
you are referring to Bible Kid as well, right? I mean,
Yes,
the
yes.
listeners may not know his
Listen,
real life
his
name.
neck has gotten
but-
bigger, okay? You can't be too hard on him. All right?
Yeah.
He's trying.
Yeah.
He's trying.
A little bit of defense there. I like
true.
that. Got to defend each other once in a while.
Well, this is coming from what I think 3rd place and the most abandoned group member here. He's
Holy cow.
disappointed us more than a few times.
Wow. Who?
Holy
you just
cow.
came guns a blazing. You have to think a lot about that,
Yeah,
didn't
he
you?
did.
Thanks.
Holy-
I'm here.
This is what we
We're
need.
just
This
being-
is what we need. That's what we need.
You know, I'm gonna be positive though, okay? Because I
am
appreciate
here
this group.
to I'm here to shed light on some of my concerns about the group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All
That-
right.
that's all right.
Well,
This-
you don't have to stick around if you don't want to.
This man also killed all the Jedi, so we have him to
That's
thank for that.
Yeah, he did.
You know,
Yeah.
it just happens to be great timing that you're here as well, Jared. So I'm
Great.
happy to have you.
All right.
Well, let's
I'm
move on.
glad to be
Let's-
here.
All right,
No,
we'll move
hold
on.
Let's move-
hold on, really quickly. Let me
Go
just
ahead.
touch
Go
on
ahead.
this, Jen.
Go ahead.
Don't say you're happy to have anybody. Just
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
just everybody.
That's true.
Remember,
Go ahead.
guess or
Go
guess.
ahead.
Guess or guess.
Your
Guess or
show.
guess.
Let's go,
Of
Jared.
course.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
guess
Jared.
or guess. Go ahead,
I'm
Jared.
privileged to be on.
All right, we'll be moving on now.
Yeah, we'll move on now.
All right. So weakest link in the group, gaming history. Well, it depends. You know, outside of gaming and inside gaming, it depends on the game. You know, some games are tougher for others.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I would have to say myself. Sometimes I get a little emotional. Sometimes I get a little upset. So I'll put myself in that category.
Wow,
Okay.
That's very humble.
No, it's very
That's
humble.
very
But
humble.
Jared, if you had to choose someone else
Huh.
besides yourself,
Somebody else.
yeah, who would you
Yeah.
go for?
I'm gonna go with Ryder just for his little moment he had. Twitter
Yeah.
baited in life. He had a little time where he just left us in the dust.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
But he rebounded and came back.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I will say, like I said,
appreciate that.
Everybody has their moments. Everybody has their moments.
Jade had to get his money up, What I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was about money, but we don't need to speak
Yeah.
about that.
Mhm.
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like that's a topic for later.
Yeah, we can move
Yeah.
on. So,
surprise.
I just want to give a special shout out, which I'm not even saying this is necessarily something we should be proud of, but me and Jaren, I feel like, have been there for the group the most. Again, is that sad? Is that not
true.
sad? I don't know. Let's move on from that.
It depends
My
how you look at
biggest,
it.
yeah, no, it's true. But my biggest disappointment might come as a shock because Tanner's just, he's back at library school reading. I get that. It is what it is. I've kind of just let that go.
Yeah.
I think my biggest disappointment is Ryder because I expect so much out
Oh.
of Ryder. I expected so much out of that guy. And then there was a period of time that he just ditched us, and that hurt.
It's true.
That hurt a lot
Yeah.
because I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
and he's not doing anything important.
Yeah, like
That's what makes it almost sting more.
Yeah.
Like it brings more pain.
I missed it.
can I touch on this just really quickly?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just
Well-
gonna be quick due to time.
Yeah.
But you know, flashback to I believe that was last week. I think the video came out yesterday. Best player in Lethal Company. What else was I? Best leader. So clearly, you know, God nerfed me by making me disappear for a little bit, because if I didn't, I would clearly be the best.
But I just think
Right.
that kind of drives home
Yes.
Raj's point. You know,
Yeah.
we expect a lot out of you, and sometimes you're just not here. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyways,
Understood.
That's a good point.
Let's talk about this real quickly.
just real quick, can I
Jared,
mention
why do
something
you
real
call
fast,
Gavin
Ryder?
Raj?
Yeah, I was gonna say we can refer to me as Piccolo if you'd like, though. You know, that was kind of my whole point.
I don't
Well,
mind Raj.
understood,
Raj
Mr.
is
Pickles.
fine
I
for
like
me.
Raj.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, I guess
I
we
like for me too.
we can talk about that later.
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
we can
lie, I'm a
figure that
little
out.
disappointed the table hasn't been set for some hot dogs.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
I
We'll
get
get
that.
that next time. That's
Yeah.
something to think about.
And then
Well,
just
let's
one
move
more
on. We
one
don't
more
wanna
quick
hang
thing
up
though.
on
We don't need to talk about it, but best leader I think sparked a lot of big debate with Ryder on that poll. But we can move on from that. We can move on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if that
well,
was.
can I touch on that since I'm here now and I
Yeah,
have
go
a
ahead.
voice?
Go
You
ahead.
can touch on it. Yeah.
I don't really think there's a lot of debate. I think Ryder's a great leader. Overall, probably the best player in Lethal. So I'm gonna.
Well,
Okay.
leader.
It's a very
Oh, so you
Strong
do
comment.
think he's best leader?
strong comment.
Best leader slash. But I think that's all around.
Well, I think like
Wow.
best
Alright.
player and best leader are two different things. You know. So.
You know,
Well,
though, Jared.
we could also touch on that later because you and Jaren are gonna rank us as lethal players.
Yeah, so you can throw
So
stuff out
you,
there
you
like
can
that.
you could take that into account.
Yeah.
That's a, yeah.
Yeah. For me,
I'll really
for our
dive in.
Mhm.
yeah, and that's what we want. We want that. Yeah, for me and for our gaming history together, who's been the weakest link? I think it's definitely changed over time. Like we said, you know, people have life circumstances go up. I was thinking maybe it was Tanner, DJ Hunter. Now that he's in the library, like you were saying, but I'm gonna have to go with Ryder. I really am. He was gone, and I mean, gone to the point where you'd call him, there's no response. He didn't care, you know. And that's tough when you don't show up for the team when they're down. We're fighting for our lives, and he just doesn't show up. That's a weak link to me, and so yeah, that's another vote for Ryder. So
Yep.
Okay. Well,
something to
I
keep in mind. He's had the most.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna fight that.
Yeah, not a big deal, but he has had the most votes for that. So just keep that,
Yeah.
remembering that. Talpo, should we move on to the second one?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah,
Our
Gav, why
next
don't you
one.
bring us into that? Why doesn't Gav bring us into that one?
Oh sure, no, yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Well-
right. Being a leader. It's another example.
Jared-
Yeah, that is
Jared,
leadership,
A
actually.
little bit of a power struggle in here, huh?
Yeah, there's a little bit of power struggle in there, but we can move
It's
on.
kind of awkward, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. a
So,
lot.
anyways,
I am the host.
let's get it. Well, you know, a host,
I
third
don't know
host,
about
second
that.
host, first. There's multiple
ahead,
hosts.
Raj.
Well, let's
Go
move
ahead,
on. Let's
Raj,
move on.
with your
Pick
turban.
Piccolo, Super Namekian. So number 2, who has had a bigger impact on gaming as a group? I'll say that again. Who has had a bigger impact on gaming as a group? Who wants to start off with
So-
that? Who wants to start off with that?
Can we start with Jaren? I
Yeah.
think Jaren.
All right,
Should
Jaren.
start.
Who's had the
Oh,
biggest
we-
impact on gaming as a group?
Oh, I've been waiting for this one.
Mhm.
You know, I feel like we've all brought a lot to the table at different points in time. I know I personally suggested us playing Lockdown Protocol, not that, you know, we played it for long with certain other people's complaints. But, you know, each of us have offered up different things and, you know, brought different suggestions. But as far as who had the biggest impact, you know, I feel like Ryder has suggested a lot of good games. And, you know, to be fair, every dog has his day. He has his moments, and, you know, he can
Call me a
contribute.
dog.
But, you know,
Woof,
in
woof.
general, I will say he's done pretty well. He suggested some good games, you know. Luckily, I don't think one of them was you know, that trash fire dumpster heap of a game, X Defiant. Like, I can't remember who brought that one up. I mean, so he hasn't wasted
Strong.
our time quite as much as some others. He's brought some good offers to the table, unlike some.
But maybe,
That's
maybe,
strong,
maybe,
that's strong.
maybe from now on, then in this, we can kind of touch on that as well. Now that you brought it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I
maybe
agree.
let's
What
save
was that
that.
exactly?
Let's run through, and then how about we talk about it real quick at the end of this part? How
Oh.
about that?
Sure.
I like that. Yeah.
I'd be happy to.
That's fine.
All right. Are you good, Jared?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. All right.
Said my piece so far.
All right, Jared, go for it.
Let's see here. Who has had the biggest impact on gaming as a group? I'll say Gav has. Just recently, I think with coming up with the mods constantly for us as a group, making sure we're ready to go each time we play for Lethal Company in specific, and then just giving us great content on the YouTube channel. Just loving it. It's
Yeah.
what I look forward to the most.
Good
I
point.
do
so.
kind of feel like that's a biased opinion. I mean,
You
someone
can keep that
else
to yourself
here
though until
at
Yeah,
the table
but-
kind of.
But here's the thing. You had your turn, so it's my turn now,
Mm.
and I can go.
That is the thing. We
Yeah.
do not go backwards.
That's a valid. That is very valid. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had your
Yeah.
moment.
Well, first of all, of course, I
Silencing
want
the chosen
to.
one. Okay.
Chosen one burnt up. We all know that. Anyways,
Yeah.
first of all, I just want to say thank you very much, Jared. I'm sure for our fans and stuff, they've seen. There's been differences among the 7. It's been obvious with me and Jared. There's differences at times. So to hear those words come out of his mound.
What?
Anyways,
Wow.
I'm choking up a little bit.
Wow.
I'm choking up a little bit.
Yeah.
So to
I
hear
got
those
it.
words
I got
come
it,
out of
man.
his mouth was very nice. It was very nice. I really appreciate that. Because I put a lot of work, a lot of sweat, a lot of blood into what I do for all of us.
So
So
blood.
yeah,
Would you say blood, sweat, and tears?
yeah, but I just wanted to do it in a different way.
sure,
Anyways,
yeah.
back to the original point. Who has the biggest impact on the group? Dang, this is actually kind of tough. I am going to go with. That's hard because I actually kind of want to go with Jared because he brings some spice in here, but I don't want to act like I'm just going back to him, you know.
For
But
sure.
this actually
Okay,
was
You can go back to me.
this actually was part of what I was going to say before all of that.
I know
So
what I bring to the table.
so Jared was
This
one
isn't
of
biased
those
at all.
ones that seemed to come onto the 7 a little later, you know, to just not that late, but just a hair later. But the spice that he brought to the group was intense, good and bad, and he's brought a lot of joy to the fans. You know, he thought it brought a lot of joy. So I'm just gonna keep it there.
Can I add on to that real quick?
Hmm.
So the other thing too is, somebody says, "Hey, Jared, you should get a PC." What did I do? I got a PC. I'm committed to this group. I'm here. I'm here for the long haul. So I appreciate that. I appreciate those kind words, sir.
That's facts
That's a
right
good
there.
point. That's a good point.
PC, new PC.
New PC.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
If only you've been
A new PC.
working for that money, Buying
Yeah.
a new PC is easy when you're working for that money.
It'd be nice if
Sure.
everyone had new PCs, but
Yeah.
we'll talk about that later. Go ahead,
I
Del.
mean, I have children too. Could have been going to the children. Anyways, okay, go ahead, Ted. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to
Yeah.
cut you off there.
No need for the children, but it's okay.
Children.
Yeah, children. Bigger impact as a group. I like to think of myself like I've had a big impact, but I can't, and so I won't. And as nobody's brought my name up, it also has made me not want to bring my name up anyway, because apparently I haven't had a big impact. But I initially was thinking Ryder, because he's shown us Lethal, and he's shown us some games. But Jared makes good points. He makes some very valid points. Gavin has entertained us for a long time, and he continues to, even when we're not playing games. He puts the work in, the hours, the editing, and so I'm going to give it to him.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Can I join now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Where is the
You
Where's
can-
what?
Yeah, say that
where's
again.
the cannon?
Wait,
Where's
can
the
you?
cannon fodder?
Where's the cannon fodder? Okay.
What Gavin's the cannon, but where does he get his fodder? Me.
That's not very kind to say about Mongo.
Me?
This podcast would not be. I'm not just gonna sit here. I want the fans to. I agree with you guys. Gavin has done a lot for this team. I was originally gonna say Talon actually, but
Wow.
what?
Wow, it's a strong opinion.
Maybe Babytown hasn't always. Babytown hasn't always found the game, but Town has made the game more fun with just his good attitude. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I was chosen too. I bring a lot of
Yeah.
spice, a lot of pizzazz. So,
Yeah, sure.
Good
You
attitudes.
know, I will say,
You're
Tanner.
such a ray of sunshine, huh?
yeah.
that's right.
I am.
Darth Vader.
You're like
Joy.
a dark cloud.
Does anyone want
Goes
to
in
bring
my
up?
ditch.
Does anyone want to bring up Tanner and Paul, the impact they had on, just to get them involved too, since they're not here? Just a quick little comment for both of them, their impact.
Yeah, can I
For
go?
sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll
dude.
go first. Well, you know, Paul specifically, he brought on X Default, and X Default was a good game for a bit, but it got old. Don't get me wrong, I love me some first-person shooters, and you know I grind those games, but it got old. So I appreciate Paul for bringing X Default, but that ship has sailed. It's out. It's out to sea. It's gone forever. It's never
mean-
coming back. So. What was the other one? Tanner?
Let's be honest.
Yeah, Tanner.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah, let
We're
him
not really upset about that though. Like we're happy. it
Yeah,
left.
well, you'll-
We're
you'll get-
happy that
you'll
it
get-
had its time.
talk. You'll get your turn.
can
You'll
get-
get your turn.
everybody
You'll get your
order.
turn.
Yeah,
Just hold on.
order.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
we'll get there. Yeah, remember?
Let-
It just calms down.
Let
Round
Jared.
robin, right?
Yeah, let Jared
Go
keep
ahead, Jared.
going. Let Jared keep going.
So, like I said, it was nice while I was here, but the ship has sailed and it's never coming back. And you know, I'm okay with that. And for Tan-Man, Tan-Man's, you know, he's always been here, and he always will be, even if he's at the library. You know, grinding at the library, he finds his ways to get here for us. So I'm gonna back up Tan-Man. All right, he's never really brought anything specific for a game, but he's always been here for us. And
Yeah.
so, other
True.
than that, yeah.
He'll put the
all I
book
got.
down sometimes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, he will.
I'm gonna touch on It's Defiant since that's what we're gonna do at the end of this and pretty much at the end.
Six default.
Mhm.
The
It's
fall.
Default.
Default.
Just to give some light on all this, shed some light for all our viewers. Paul, aka Strange, he was the one who found It's Default, and we all got involved in it. We all had tons of fun playing it, but nobody played it as much as Paul did. Paul loved that game, and he was good at that game, you know. And that's funny because Paul, honestly, isn't very good at very many games anymore, but he was actually good at that game.
Mm, hard.
Ah.
That's hard.
we
right
said
there.
it.
And
Whoa.
That's tough.
Mhm.
That's
it's you know. Much respect to the elderly, of course.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, and unfortunately, as many I'm sure as our viewers know, that game was sunsetted due to the lack of depth in the game, and you know, I don't know about you guys, but that definitely seemed like it broke Paul for a few weeks.
No,
For
it,
sure.
yeah, no change in it.
It's done.
It
I
was
would
done.
say it was more than weeks. It's probably still ongoing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got a quick question. Unless you want to go, Jen,
Sure.
I got a quick question about that. What impacted Paul more? Breaking his leg during paintball, or X Defiant being shut down?
That's a
That's
tough
fine
one.
being shut
That's-
down
well-
for sure.
I don't
Well, we
know.
got to get the facts right. I don't think he broke his leg playing paintball.
No, it was actually can someone explain what happened when Paul broke it?
I can't.
Yeah,
I
go ahead,
can.
Jared. Go
I
ahead.
have that story. You want to?
Go ahead.
Well, you guys both have different ways. No,
Let's
no.
let Town's a host. I want Tao Pal.
Well, how
to-
about both of you explain your
You'll
way
include
of
the co-host.
your
Yeah,
story?
clarify.
Explain
No,
your
I'm
story.
just a guest. I'm just a guest. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I would love to hear you first. and
Talon
then
will
I'll
go after.
you.
Yeah, Talon will
if
go
it's
after.
different.
Yeah.
Well, as a fellow elderly guy in the group here, Paul
Beard.
had a little struggle. You know, he was at home one day, put his friend's flip flops on, and took a little tumble. He said, and you know, Strange doesn't typically tumble like that. He's pretty, you know, light on his feet, but that particular day it got him. What he said he tripped on was, you know, the threshold of a door. Am I embarrassed for him? Yes. Am I surprised? No. But, you know, he was down and out for a bit with that. He was really down and out. And between the fall and the foot, he had a bad year that year. Bad year.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself when you're walking to the door. You know. Gotta watch
That's
yourself.
very similar to what I have. But because I was at the location of the crime or the tragedy, I guess is better. Tragedy is better. And so I asked about it as soon as I walked in the door, and he still owned those flip-flops, which I said, get rid of those. But I believe, I'm not positive on this, I believe they were his wife's, and he put them on, and he was walking to the door, and the threshold, as you say, I was thinking it was like more of a step, like maybe a 6-inch step out the door or in the door. It was about an inch and a quarter.
You both
Yeah, he
are
told me
actually
it was
wrong.
a lip. It was a lip.
It was down the stairs. It was the last
was it?
stair down to the floor, and he rolled his ankle and he broke it.
I'm pretty
Not-
sure he was just
that's
walking to the
inaccurate.
door, to
I
be
don't think
honest.
so.
inaccurate,
I don't
yeah.
think
Yeah,
so.
it's actually a lot more
Alright,
lame than you
Kakarot.
think, so.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty
It is
sure
a
it was the
threshold.
threshold of the door.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
where the carpet meets the
It's
the
his
wood
it's
or
his
something.
fault though,
Wow.
because he
Yeah.
should have been looking
Yeah.
down where he was stepping. Like, you know, that
Yeah.
that floor's hard, so you got to be careful.
Also, if you're gonna wear flip-flops, you better get your size. You know, if
Yeah.
they're not sized correctly, flip-flops can be dangerous.
Well, if I'm not
game.
mistaken, he wears the same shoe size as his wife.
Yeah, so
Oh,
there's always
wow.
that too.
That's
Anyways,
Yeah.
all right.
yeah.
But
Well,
that experience, though, it just shows that there are some important things that we can learn from those older ones, right? The two
Yeah.
things I got was first, flip-flops. They just don't have a place in the kitchen. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been. There should have been no opportunity for that.
yeah.
And
that's true.
second of all, drink your milk. Brittle bones. As you get older, it's a big problem.
So I think
Yeah, I agree with you.
the moral of this story is X-Defiant was ass. So we can move on.
No.
Yeah.
I liked
let's
it
see.
while I was here.
Yeah, we bet
I
you did.
liked it.
Defend.
Yeah, I know.
liked
Yeah,
it
go
when
ahead.
she-
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
I
sure
actually
we did.
I did.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah. You
I
Well,
did.
like the
okay,
grind.
but this is coming from the guy who, this is it just. Remember all the mines Paul used to set
Mm-hmm.
in
All
X
the
Defiant?
mines.
Yeah, I
And
hated
guess
those
who
lines.
stepped on them?
Guess
Yeah.
who didn't try to avoid
Mr.
them?
Piccolo.
Let's be honest. Who did try not to avoid them? I
I'm
didn't.
just saying.
That's what Raj does.
Can I explain myself for a second? This
Go ahead.
is
Yeah.
this was my problem with X, okay? Because if you like X, that's fine. But like I said, Paul was going through a different time in his life. Okay, so what he would do is hop on X, we'd play for 3 hours, and we're like, alright, let's switch to a different game. And then he'd be like, sorry guys, night-night time. And he'd ditch ass. X needed to go. Understood?
Listen.
It needed to
Gavin's
go.
getting- hold on, I need to stop everybody in their tracks. Gavin's getting very fired up. I think, for the sake of the show, we shouldn't touch on this too much more.
Okay.
Well, you know,
Alright.
I think for the sake of the show, we should go on to that hidden point 3, Ryder, or talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
I
do
was
that.
gonna go into that right now, actually.
Yeah, talk
Can I
about
just
fire it
make
up real
actually
quick.
my
One
turn. I believe
closing
it's
point real quick.
Yeah,
One
go ahead.
closing
You can
point.
make, you
Yeah,
can
go
make a
ahead.
closing point, of course.
Okay, one closing point, just to kind of defend Strange on this one. Defiant is more of a competitive game, and Strange is competitive. All right, we know Strange. He's a competitive guy, and
Yeah.
that got his competitive edge going a little bit. Okay,
His
gave
juices.
him a little spark. All right, so it's just competitive for him. He liked that game. Anyways, that's all I have to say.
Okay, I like it.
Mhm.
I like it.
All right, Talon, do you want to
Sounds good.
move to
So,
point 3?
Yeah,
Al,
moving
it's
on,
my
and
turn
this
to
one
bring
is
out a point.
Yeah, go
You
ahead,
guys
Ryder.
have both brought out a point.
Obviously,
I
someone's
know
getting
that.
fired up real quick.
this is a different point though, if you don't mind me.
Don't forget your
cutting in.
place, co-host.
Feeling that tension again, Jano.
You know what? You know what? It is actually a different point that I don't see because I don't have it written down here. So
Okay,
go ahead.
yeah. I'll go into it
fault.
then. No problem.
Whatever.
You're good. No problem. So, Ryder, one of our listeners has noticed that you get very sensitive when the 7 proceeded to call you out for having a trash PC. There's been a lot of examples of this. What are your feelings on that?
My PC's been through hell and bad. This is, I think, is its 4th core, and unlike all of your guys' PCs, I believe what we'd say in the clone army is we'd call you guys shinies. You guys haven't been in a war like my PC.
Do you ever
So
think
I'm just really
that-
reluctant to let go of this.
Side point.
Give him his
Do you-
time. Give him his
Do you
time.
do you ever think that when you spill, per se, like a soda, or some cereal milk, or anything on your PC, that maybe you should clean it up and clean your PC out instead of just soaking it up and then moving on? Do you think that has had a factor?
So to touch on this, I've never spilled anything. Tanner.
You
stuff on
you
his-
cut out. You cut out.
Your
Can you
trash
restart that?
PC cut out. You want to
Yeah, your trash
Uh,
PC
PCC
doesn't
again.
connect with the internet, so go ahead.
Doesn't really help your argument here, huh?
Yeah, go ahead and
Go
restart that.
Start again.
If only we
I-
had the technology.
I have never spilt anything on my PC. That would be Tanner that has spilt things on his PC. I have
Okay.
not. Have I cleaned it out? No.
But
I
why
have
is
not
it-
cleaned it out.
Why is your PC so
issues,
trash then?
It is outdated. Like I said,
Hmm.
he's an old workhorse. She still
Yeah.
runs. I like it. You know, do I feel like I hold the group back sometimes? For sure.
A lot of the time.
Yeah,
I-
actually,
I
yeah,
think
tell him.
most of us would
Pretty
say.
consistently.
I could let me just say real quick. We would
Nobody's-
have some epic videos if Ryder's PC could actually run different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
all.
yeah.
Just to
Options.
bring up a point.
Yeah, definitely.
Nobody's come to me with a valid argument to get a new PC.
Can we have?
yeah.
Yeah, Jared,
Joe
go ahead,
touch on
Jared.
this?
Go ahead, Jared.
Go ahead.
Jano, you go first. Oh, and then I'll go
You know-
next. Go ahead.
I did have a pretty good counterpoint, or something I thought would be relevant to bring out. Earlier, we had discussed how you had to step away from gaming for a time, right? You had to take a break to make that money, I believe, is what you said. So, what's
Gator
holding
got
you
a
back?
grind, something like that. What was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what's holding you back? You know, I feel like there's something limiting your ability to move on to something bigger and better and just a higher quality machine. So I'm just a little concerned and confused.
Is that a question towards me?
Sure. A little. Do you have
It is.
a good
Do you have
response?
anything to
Yeah.
offer towards it?
Yeah. Data was getting his money up, but money disappears, right? I'm a very busy man. I got a lot.
Well, that'll
Yes.
Yeah.
Those,
Gotta pay all
those
my
bills.
workers that work for me.
that'll
Oh,
help me
yes.
kind of go into my point. So everybody here has committed, and everybody here has purchased things for the 7. Everybody said, Jared, get a PC. Mongo, get a PC. What did I do? I got myself a PC. Not just a PC, a badass PC, right?
Yep.
Above and
And what
beyond.
did Janel do? Janel was struggling on the old laptop. I said, Janel, step up your game. What did he do? He
Yep.
said,
He went hard.
He said,
I moved
He
on.
said, Daddy, show me what to get. And I said, you got it, son.
Yep. Spread them
And what
legs,
did I
Jared.
do?
Spread them legs.
I set him up. I set him up. So what
Yep.
I'm saying is what is holding you back? Like, what financial obligations do you have? Is it your home situation? No, that can't be right.
No.
Is it your vehicle situation? No, that can't be.
No.
Is it your marital situation? No, that can't be.
No,
right.
that can't be right.
So what's holding you back? I just want to know what's holding you back for really putting out for the 7. We want to see that same sacrifice everybody else is giving.
It's a strong
Sure.
point.
Clearly.
Dude.
We're-
Strong
Oh, that's
point.
We're
my
still
Uh,
seeing the
point.
same effort.
Clearly, I have made enough sacrifices to be the best leader. That's
Best
my
leader.
closing point. I'm the
Yeah,
best
but
leader.
you're
I
also
was voted.
disappeared at times.
Yeah.
In this
Not by-
instance,
not
he's
in
not
a
leading.
long-
He's lagging. He's dragging us
Yeah,
down.
while I'm
You're
talking,
leading.
number
You're
one.
leading and lagging.
Leading
Yeah.
laggard leader.
Yeah,
Laggard
you're a
leader.
lag lead.
Laggard
Anyway,
leader.
Sounds like
I
a
close.
fake leader.
I close. Let's move on to.
Yeah. Well, hold on, real
old
quick.
Raj.
Real quick, I just wanted to say one thing, and I don't want to touch on this too much, but I think the most angry I've seen Ryder was actually 2 weeks ago. We were all talking about something with Lethal Company. Something wasn't moving on. We were trying to explore space, and Ryder actually freaked out a little bit at everybody. I haven't seen that for a while. So Ryder, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
When
Yeah.
those things happen to you, like what's in your head? Like what's on your mind when you lash out?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember. What do you guys know what happened? Because I actually don't remember that.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
there we had
yeah,
to
I
take
think we all
out
remember.
we had to take out 2 moons in Lethal Company because your PC couldn't
Three.
handle it.
3 of them,
3,
right?
yeah, because
Yeah.
your PC couldn't handle it,
Yeah.
and then you lashed out surprisingly.
He was
on-
having some performance issues.
Yeah, I won't say names, but you lashed out on pretty much everybody, like in an actual angry
Yeah.
way. Why is
Oh.
this?
Well, when you have people saying get a new PC, and you're still stuck in that moment, it doesn't really matter if people don't have anything helpful to say. Well, then yeah, of course I'm gonna lash out because nobody has anything helpful to say.
I-
People, can you stop for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Talk?
Yeah. Of course.
Samurai? Yeah, I don't even know why people call
When
you
you're
that, to be
done,
honest with
pass
you.
me the torch.
Nobody calls you that. You call yourself that.
The listeners do.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Who?
Wait, no, go ahead, Tom. I'll stop. Go ahead,
Don't,
Tom.
no, right now.
No, there's a lot of them, Jared.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay,
Anyway,
all right. All right.
no, I lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought.
I would like to note,
don't
Ryder
remember what
was
he
having some
said.
technical difficulties in the middle of his speech concerning about upgrading his hardware, but
Yeah.
I guess
It's
for
actually not.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
hardware for your mom.
You know, I just want to say real quick, Ryder's actually handled this very well. Like, we've tried to instigate some stuff, and he's held back. So I would like to compliment
Yeah.
Ryder right now on controlling his anger. Some of us can't do that. So let's take a break real quick. Is that good with you guys? Or be good to take a break and then move on to our next subject?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
take a break. I got
Yeah.
more into that
Sounds
potty.
great.
BS.
All right, everyone take
Yeah.
your
And-
potty time breaks.
And who are you talking about? Who has anger issues, Piccolo?
I'm talking about
Mr.
all of
Pickles?
us, even myself.
Hmm.
You know.
All right, can we go to break?
Even
I'm
myself.
done with this guy.
Yeah, we're in
Yeah, could
break.
use a little break.
Okay.
Going to break. All right, welcome back. After the break, just took a short break for everybody to get some water, use the toilet. But we are back, and we got our next topic, right, guys?
You kind of cut out. Yeah, you said next topic. What was that?
Yeah, this is our fourth topic, right?
Yes.
Driving on the
Yep.
PC plan, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Or past it.
Yeah.
So this point is about another game we used to play all the time. I don't think it's on the YouTube at all. Overwatch. So we're gonna go through one by one. Talon and Gavin, you guys can touch on it if you want. You don't have to because I know you can play it as much. So ranking all the 7. What's your Overwatch ranking? I'll start if that makes everybody happy. Just to guess into it.
Go for it.
I'll start from the bottom up. So 7 to 1.
No,
Starting
great.
off at number 7. I'm gonna put Paul, aka Stretch.
Oh.
Paul is good at. It's just I think we all.
You said
excel
you
at
cut
the
out
game.
good at what?
Paul's good at the game, but we all I think are a little bit better, and that's all I gotta say on that. And number 6, we'll go to Talon. Talon never really tried. Talon hates Overwatch. Moral of the story.
True that.
He was a good Mercy. He was a very good Mercy. He was good at healing, sticking to your arse. I believe we used to call him. Never mind. That's a little inappropriate. Guess I won't bring that up. And then going to number 5.
Sorry,
This is a
I
tough
just
one.
remembered.
This is a really, really tough one.
Come on, just say it.
I gotta put Gavin at number 5.
That's hard. I get it, but it's hard.
Wow.
Yeah, that's hard.
I gotta put Gavin at number 5. Gavin. Tight.
You cut.
between,
Yeah, you cut
um,
out again. Can you restart that?
Very tight skill range between number 3, number 4, and number 5. Number 1 and number 2 are pretty far ahead of everybody, but so Gavin at 5. He's not very
Yeah.
good at counter switching.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Number 4, Jaren's Moira.
Mm.
The reason I say Jaren's Moira is he doesn't play any other character, just for the people at home.
So there's no counter switching, but you
Yeah.
know, that's not a big deal.
Yeah. That's alright though.
There's no counter switching, but he's amazing
know?
at Moira.
Literally no switch at all.
Yeah, but good. You're good actually.
I feel like when you're so good at a character, one character, you don't even need to switch. Unlike some people
You're
that
wrong.
need to switch characters to be relevant.
Well, you're actually
You
wrong.
can, you can get to
You
that.
are-
You can get
you
to
are-
that in your
you
list.
Okay,
are
wait.
very-
Hold up. This was my fault. Let's get back to Ryder. That was my fault. I cut in.
That was.
You're very flawed
well.
in your thinking, Jaren, just so you know.
Go ahead, Ryan. Finish your list though.
So number 3 is Mondo. Jared.
Yes.
He started Overwatch. He was the first one to play it. He just lost a little bit of that skill that he had back in his prime, but he's still very good. And leaps and bounds ahead of everybody. Okay, different playing field. Ultra Instinct over here. Not number 2 is an Ultra Instinct, but Tanner at number 2.
Ooh.
Everybody seems to think he's the best at Overwatch. I really don't know why. I crush him every single time we play customs. I kill him. His Reaper's good, that's all he's got. Moving on. Your boy at number 1.
Who? Sorry.
And
Who's
your
that?
boy.
Who's number 1?
Oh, sorry. Gator. Sorry, Gator.
Who's Gator?
I think
Yeah, who's better?
me.
Okay.
I'm number 1.
Can you
Hey,
It would help if you
explain?
talked about yourself in third
Yeah,
person.
why?
Yeah, can you explain why real quick,
Yeah.
Dora?
Yeah, what makes you good?
It's a bummer. There's no YouTube videos about it. But skill obviously is what makes somebody good, right? And I think I excel at all positions as tank, healer, and damage. I think I'm best at damage, but I have good characters in all classes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
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 Alright. That's your
Alright.
list. Good list.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Uh,
is. Good list.
Sure.
Let me think here. You know, like
Why don't you
Ryder,
go,
I'll start with the
bottom
7th
to
spot.
top 2, Jer.
Yeah, of course. I don't need you to tell them. Thank you. So, number 7, don't take this personally. It's probably the Cosmic Samurai. You know, like you said, he wasn't into the game. You know, didn't care much. My number 6 spot. You know, I think it might have to be Piccolo, just because
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. Oh,
he does have some skills,
leg.
but
You're good.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's very distracting.
ahead.
I'm a little disappointed. But as I was saying,
My
though,
bad.
Mr.
I was so
Pickles, you know,
surprised I had to get up and stretch.
there was a point in time where he might have been like a number 4, maybe even a number 3 at some point. But you know, I do feel like over time his skills did stagnate just a little bit. I especially noticed it in comparison to my 5th man, you know, Paul Strange, because I feel like his skills as Bastion, they really did come in clutch. He was one of my favorite teammates to ever play with, but you know, to each their own. My number 4 spot, I think it might have to be the Bumblebee himself right here. You know, Jared Mango. You know,
Yeah.
he definitely had his
debatable.
heyday, you know, back in time, but you know,
Back in time is
Back
crazy.
in time. Dang. Dang. What's funny is
Yeah.
they're so classy.
Hold up.
Currently.
Let him finish.
You
Go.
can get to it.
Finish up.
time is a factor, and you know, Diva's not what she once was. It happens. So that was my 4th person. That brings us to our number 3, and this might be a very controversial opinion, but the captain is great at many things, but I do feel like he overestimates his ability as a healer and even as tank. So, personally, because of his diversified skill set, I'd have to say that Ryder is my number 3.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
You called me your captain, so
Yeah.
I already won the ticket to your heart there, cowboy.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we are
Let him-
supposedly on your ship, aren't we?
Let him,
What am
let
I,
him finish.
Sarge?
So, if with Ryder as my number 3, the number 2, I would say is myself. You know, once again a controversial take, but my skill with Moira, it's unmatched. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you recognize controversial as you being second.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Gotta be confident in what you say, bud.
So,
Yes.
so Jaren, how you feel? Are you good with your? Oh, who's
So-
number 1? Who's number 1?
So Tanner's your one.
Number
then.
1, you know, he doesn't need any introduction. The Tan Man himself, Bible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what's your
Yeah.
reasoning on that?
Glaze.
Just so we all know.
Yeah.
It's
This
just
guy's
his
stuck in his
rounded
ringer.
skill set, his ability to really play almost any role in any character, and with skill, better than, you know, some other people that try to imitate his skill set. You know, there is no
Who-
you know,
who do
copy,
you,
cheap
Are
imitation.
you, are you pointing towards somebody in that?
Why don't you just
or-
look towards the person you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
I can't see.
Oh.
Who's he looking at? Who's he looking at?
We both know who he's looking at.
You see
Jared.
where I'm looking?
Ah,
You know,
that's a hard copy.
Yeah.
Better to
there's a
try
clear
than-
gap between the number 1 and the number 3 in my books.
Ooh, boy.
Said number 2.
Yeah, all right.
No.
Number 3 is you.
Well, Jaren, are you pretty
Mongo.
happy with what you said?
Yeah, like I said, controversial maybe to some, but
Yeah.
not everybody can be as smart as others.
I like
To
that, though.
all. It's controversial to all, and if it is not controversial, you are all lying to yourselves.
You know, I say I like that, except that I'm last, so maybe I don't like that. So go ahead, Jared.
Yeah. Come
All
on.
right.
Let's get some Mongo.
My turn. Everybody, listen up. Okay. Number 7 for me, it is going to be Tao Pao just for the same
Wow.
reason of
Wow.
it's because you don't like the game, and that's the only reason why I put you there.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
only
that's tough.
reason.
If you actually
It hurts.
no, I'm serious. That's really the only reason. Somebody's got to be at the bottom, and it's not
He's
going to be
lying.
me. So.
It's me.
I just think I don't know. It's tough though because you play very well as a healer, specifically Mercy. You do play good as Ball, but you don't have any good damage guys, in my opinion, in terms of just being able to be clutch. So I'll put you at 7. 6 is probably going to be Pa. Strange, just because same thing, just not a huge variety of characters that he likes to play as. He likes to play as Kuiki and Bastion. You know, both have double guns. He does play good as what's the healer, the little guy on skates.
Oh,
Lucio?
Lucio. He does play pretty well as Lucio. So Paul's pretty well rounded. It's tough. I'm going to put Paul ahead of myself. So I'll put Paul at 5 and I'll put myself at 6. I'll put myself at 6 just because Jared's right. I've lost a step in that game. I have definitely lost a step. I used to be pretty solid as a tank. But I haven't been able to find a new character that I can really just, be clutch with. The one I used to be clutch with, Diva, I feel like I'm just not the same. So I will put myself at 6. I really don't have any other characters that I'm solid with when it comes to health and damage. Pa, I'll put at 5 just for the reasons that I stated. He's a little bit more well-rounded than I am. Let's see here. I'll put Jer at 4 because
Yes!
the only reason I put Jer at 4, the only reason I put Jer at 4 is because he only plays one character, and
One
if you
character really
play,
well.
you do play her really well. I'm not saying you don't, but she's also the easiest character playing the game. The literal easiest character play of the game, and especially if you play on console. And you did play on console most of the time. So I'll put you at 4 for that reason.
Wow.
Honestly,
Good
Tao
statement.
Pao could jump all the way up to 4 just for that reason as well. I mean, he's solid at healing. But anyways, like I said, I think specifically because you don't like the game and you were reluctant on playing it, I'm going to put you at 7.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 7 to 4 is a big jump, but it's alright.
It's tough. It's a tight area. It's a tight battle because Ryder said it. There's 2 clear top guys, and the rest of us are all kind of mumble jumbled in with each other. Where am I at? 3?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
3 now.
3. So 3, I'm gonna put Raj at 3. I put Raj at 3 just because he is a great tank. What other characters do you play as, Raj?
He plays
Crappy Farah.
Pharaoh.
Farah, yeah.
Crappy Farah.
Man, really, I talk about it. The more I talk about, the less I like him at 3.
Moria, Farah, Reinhardt. I've been trying with
solid?
other characters.
He's good at what's the 4-legged tank? Orisa?
Orisa, yeah, okay.
He's good
I'll
at-
leave
he's
him
good
at
at her.
3. I'll leave him at 3 because
Yes.
he is really good as Reinhardt,
I
and
played
he's also.
Sigma. I played Orisa.
Yeah,
Jaren, it's not your
help
list.
anything when you're those
It's not your
characters.
list.
You don't
Right.
provide any help.
Finish, Jared.
So you could be anybody you want. Like I could be anybody I want, but am I going to provide for the team? You don't. Anyways, sorry, got off track.
Go on.
Okay,
No, you're
number 2, I am going to put Ryder because I put Ryder. Let's see here. He's got a solid tank. He's got a solid tank with the guy that has the staff. I can't remember his name.
Ramatra.
Ramatra. He's a solid rim job Ramatra. He's a really good girl as a damage dealer. What's her name again? Tracer Guns. Tracer. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But where I give number one the edge is you really don't have a healing character that you actually provide heals for the team.
Ooh.
Like you're
That's a
legit
fact.
healing the
That's a
team
fact.
and being
Yeah.
clutch. Now you
That's
have
not
healing
wrong.
characters, but are you clutching up and providing for the team? Not always. You're damaging. You're still damaging. You're still doing your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, which is not a bad thing. I feel like well-roundedness. You're not number one. Number one
the
is
glazing is
Tan Man.
great.
It's I'm just calling it like I see it.
Absolutely.
Tan Man is number one because Tan Man's the most well-rounded.
Can I just jump in for a
Literally,
second?
Hold on, no,
You
Ryder,
can't,
this
not
is his
yet.
list.
No,
You can
you
do it after.
cannot. You cannot.
You're gonna wait.
You can jump in
till you
after.
Tan Man's
Station
number
number
one
3.
because he could play at least 2-3 characters as a tank and kill anybody he wants to. He could play 2-3 characters
Except for
as
me.
as damage dealer, and he's gonna do work. And where he has the edge on Ryder is Bunge Weep. Bunge Weep healing is his bread and butter. When he has to be healer and he's Bunge Weep, he out heals the guy to over my left shoulder here. And so I'm just saying.
Oh, really?
That's why, yeah, no, it's a fact. And so, Tan Man is number one because he literally can play most characters and
Wow.
be providing for the team. Anyways, okay, I move on.
That was good.
Spicy.
So
Spicy.
real quick,
What are your thoughts, Gav? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm actually fine
I'm
with
gonna
it.
give him a
I'm comfortable. I was thrown all around the list, but I got somewhat high, so I'm actually content on one of them. So what about you, Toe?
I wouldn't say I'm comfortable per se, but I also, since it's this game, I'm okay with taking a huge ass L, even though it is disrespectful and it does hurt my soul to be put at 7.
I put you at 6.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Yeah, you know, being called top off Tau and getting 7th, that's tough. I mean, that's insane. You don't even get to.
Yeah,
call
but
me
you're
that,
you're
you
a
know what I
strong
mean?
7 though. You're a strong 7. That's not like a weak 7.
Yeah, but you
I
don't
think it's
call
just-
somebody in
I think you mean
7th
bend
top
over
off
and take
Tau,
it,
or
Tau.
maybe yeah, exactly.
think-
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's just the work we have to do to get you to play the game is really where I was coming from.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we got to
It
put in
just-
some effort to
it
get
just
you to
hurts.
log in.
That just
all.
I
hurts.
don't know. I
Um,
feel like he's never there.
real quick, Ryder, Jaren, you seem to have the most to say during all these things. Do you have any quick ending responses to everything I said, or are you guys good?
You know, I feel like there's been
I'm
a lot of
good.
strong opinions. The captain, I feel like you've spoken a lot. Sorry, I was just, I thought it was my turn to talk. There's been a lot of strong opinions.
Well, let's not get this one thing mistaken, boys.
We'll go.
because of me.
Hold on, we'll go Jaren first and then you, okay, right?
Sorry, what
Since
did you
you're-
say, co-host?
Since you're a co-host, you can go last. We'll let the guest go first, okay?
I think we
Yes.
should. That's a, yeah,
I
go ahead.
honestly have nothing to say. I just was
Okay.
gonna say good for Tanner. I'll let him have one game. That's fine.
Okay. Go ahead, Jaren.
Yeah, go, Jer.
There's been some strong opinions. I don't think all of them are good opinions, but you got to give everybody their time to talk. Their moment in the sun. But be discerning. Pay attention to who actually knows what they're talking about.
It's time to shine that moment in the sun. Anyways.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like
It's good.
that.
I'm sorry. I'm not as wizened as you quite yet. I apologize.
That's right.
Experience is showing.
That's right.
All right. Well, what do you guys
Alright.
think? Should we move on, Tal? What do you think?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. That was
You
pretty
got that,
good overall, except for,
Yeah,
for
I'm good
me,
with
to be honest with you. But that's all right. All right. Our next one, Jaren and Jaren. It's for you guys. Gotta rank us, and not only us, but the group as lethal players.
You're
from
kind
top to
of.
bottom, just like we did in Overwatch.
You're a little laggy, so say it one more time, just so it's clear.
You and Jared and Jaren rank us as lethal company players, top to bottom.
Okay. Who wants to
Jared,
start?
Yeah, and let's
Do you want to start?
let's
or
just
you
have
want me
you
to
two
start?
start.
You know
Or,
what, Jared? I started last time. Why don't you get us started this time?
Thank you.
And then
All right.
explain why.
Well.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All
And it
right.
could be, you can bring up the fact, like you guys were talking about Ryder being a leader earlier. You can bring up whatever you want into this conversation.
You want me
And,
to start at the bottom and work my way up again, or?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. 7. I will put. It's tough. I think overall, I'm probably at 7 just because I've never really put a lot of effort into the game. Now, last few episodes, if you watch them, I've been grinding.
That's
I've been
true.
putting in that time.
That's
So
true.
I'm gonna put my stock's rising, but right now I am at 7 just because I do die a lot and I did never really bring any of it back to the ship. I'm not gonna lie. So and I ring that bell quite a bit. So yeah, 7. I deserve to be there. 6. I'll probably put Jer there just because. It's all right. It's okay to be 6. You're right next to me. 6. I just feel like Jared does die a lot, and you know, I just don't see any clutchness out of him. You know, any. It's a lot of screaming, a lot of help me. You know, he is
That's
entertaining. He's probably one of the most entertaining person on the game in terms of like if I die and if I'm clicking on somebody, it's Jer. I'm watching him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So entertainment wise, he's he's up there. But in terms of pure skill and providing for the company, he's a number 6 for me. Number 5. Number 5. I will have to put Pa, just because Pa's like me. We're elders. You know, we just I don't know. We're just not grinders, you know. This isn't a grind game for Pa. Pa's in it for the fun. He's in it to be with the group, just like I am. But he's just better than me and Jer in terms of providing for the company, even just if he comes in, you know, half-cocked, so to speak. And so, I put Pa at 5.
Yeah.
Strange. This is a big one. 4.
This is a big one.
It's a toughie. I'm gonna put Tan Man at 4 just because of his current events and being in the library a lot, and just when he is there, it's nice, but he's just not. He's not all in like he used to be. You know, I think he probably was used to be ranked higher before he went to the library full time, but I'll put him at 4 just for those reasons of him just not being fully committed to the company.
Yeah.
Number 3. Shoot, this is tough. See, I view all 3 of you very closely. So if I put one of you at 3, don't be upset because it's more like a 1A, 1B, 1C. Okay. It's pretty close. Overall, though, I'll put in terms of pure skill in the game. I'm gonna put Gav at 3, just because. Just because I feel like clutchness and pure skill in the game and just, you know, running the computer, you know, all that kind of stuff. I feel like these two do a little bit more from that front. Gav, though, it's tough because Gav, though, he does all the mods for us. He makes sure we're organized. He tells us what we're doing. He is a good leader from that standpoint. But in terms of raw skill, I just feel like these two are higher. So
You can almost say he's the captain. You can almost say he's the captain.
Almost.
Yeah, he didn't win it. He didn't win the captain vote, so I don't even know how you could say that.
Okay,
Yeah.
number 2.
It's like it was rigged.
Number 2. Frick, this is tough. It's really tough.
This is big. It's a big.
This is big. This is a big moment, right? Shoot. I'm gonna put. I'll put Riot number 2.
Dang.
I said it.
Wow.
Okay, okay. He's
Knew it.
excited.
It's not that I think that you're bad at the game. You're not. I just think Talpal's got a little bit more clutch than you, and I think that's. I mean, he's always running the computer. He's always knowing what's going on in the game. He's on it. He's getting those clutch saves with the teleporter.
He's there when you need him.
He's entertaining. Ryder is at number 2, the new number 2 spot. I just believe is a really good game, raw talent, skill. In the entertainment isn't there. In terms
that's
of just
hard.
being
That's hard.
pure
actually
comedy.
not
You
that
know what I'm
hard.
saying?
I get that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
actually fully understand that. And
You
I,
come into the game and you grind, and that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But
For sure.
well-roundedness, I'm gonna give it to Tal Pal.
I
Wow.
understand that.
That's where I got.
Shocked. I thought I was going 4. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I thought you were too, but I just kept looking at you.
Yeah.
Mhm. Dang. Okay.
Respect his list.
It's all
That's
this.
it, that's
all
all I
good.
got.
All right, Jer. Up to you, Jer.
Before we
Oh,
move
it's
on
my
to, hold on. Before we move on, Jaron, I do
Oh.
want to say though, I do agree that Jared is climbing up the ladder. Wherever that is, I don't know, but I think we all agree he's gotten a lot better from
Oh
the
yeah.
beginning.
I'm not gonna lie. The last
Ah.
few missions we've been on,
Mhm.
he's been going. His Jared stock. If you're not buying right now, it's going to the moon.
Buy
you
it
better
up.
buy.
Step up,
But-
chosen one.
Here's
Put it
here's
in.
what I'll say real quick.
Not to
Is-
contradict you, but he's climbing the ladder, but he's number 7.
Yeah.
How does one climb the ladder when one
Well,
still
he's
at the
number
bottom
7.
run?
He's number 7 on his list.
Yeah, exactly. All of our
Oh.
lists are different.
Oh.
Anyways, Ryder, what were you saying?
Mm-hmm.
This may affect
Here's,
my final
here's
decision.
what I'll say. Pipe down, Darth Vader.
Ooh.
What I was gonna say is,
Remember, it's
I'm
Janel.
surprised Talon even made it in the top 2 conversation. You know, I don't know how Gavin feels over there, but I mean, Gavin, do you seriously think Talon belongs in the top 2?
Well, we could go on and on about this. I still think Talon has our potential. I just think he's died to way too many basic things like traps all the time. That was the only reason I held him back.
I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah, but to me, that is a entertainment factor, so that's kind of a plus for me.
Well, I get
Thank
that. The
you.
entertainment factor is one thing, but it's not like he's purposely dying to traps. Like, he's just walking in and dying, so.
But,
Yeah, but
listen,
sometimes
listen.
I go for it and I die to it.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
we go for it right after and then make it past the trap, so I don't understand how that makes
I
any
just
sense.
start acting stupid,
Yeah, me neither.
and then my rank will go up. Okay.
Well,
sick.
to be
I'm gonna
fair,
start
this
acting like a
game,
moron.
look at how we're dressed. Okay, this game isn't all grind. Okay, this game has to have some pizzazz
sure.
to it, and that's
Yeah,
what I
that's a
bring
good point.
to it, and that's what
Pizzazz,
Tal
I
Pal
like
brings.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
By the
We
way-
bring some fire.
Yeah, by the way, I don't want to act like I was trashing Talon because we also went on rant about how he is the most clutch, the guy that you want in the end to survive. So I
I'm
will
not
give
going
you credit
backwards
there.
in podcast episodes.
I know, no, I'm
Gavin,
just saying that.
okay?
I'm
not
just-
here
I
to
don't
suck
want-
anybody's wiener off.
Okay, I just wanted him to know.
can, though, if you want.
Yeah, you can
He
suck it.
wants to suck his own
Hey.
wiener off.
Yeah, you can
Might
suck
be
that
some
wiener
kids
as much as
watching
you
this.
want.
Jiminy
Yeah,
crickets.
like come on, Ryder. I don't want to edit this stuff.
So, is it my
Alright,
turn
Jen,
to speak
go ahead.
yet, or?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So, you know,
Whoa.
Jared's list,
We
I
can,
felt
no,
like-
wait, can we, no, hold on. Can,
No.
Can we just get this attitude? What's the deal with your attitude right now on the show?
You do.
You know, I have to say, I'm a little disappointed. I thought
He's
it'd be
living up to the
something
channel name.
a little more, you know, a
Our
little bit
show?
more professional. But
Are you saying the podcast?
you know, I appreciate the effort.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. This has been nothing but amazing experience.
Thank you.
So
Thank
well
you,
done
Jared.
to you
Thank
three.
you, Jared.
I do believe
Go
Jaren
ahead,
feels that
Gino.
as well, but you put him in a bad spot. So
I mean, that's the kind of thing that we take into account when we're looking for future guests.
yeah.
Or
So
current guests, I should say. You know?
Yeah.
Or
so just keep that in
fourth
mind.
host.
Yeah. All right, Jaren. Well, why don't you go? Why don't you go, Jaren? Why don't you go?
Go ahead,
You know?
Jen. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
But go on with your list.
There
Please
were
don't
some
touch
strong
on
comments that,
Mhm.
that may affect my overall ranking. Starting
How-
with number 7, you know, I feel like Jared said it best. You know, his skill.
I do know.
is kind of coming along. You know, it is what it
Kinda
is.
coming along. I've not played
it's
you for
comedic-
like the last 3 games.
Oh, hold on, guys. Let's let him talk. Let's let him
Oh,
talk.
sorry. Go
That's-
ahead.
That's
Go
good.
ahead.
Let's just let him
I
talk.
thought it was my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good, Jaren. You're
But-
good.
Not this
But-
professional environment, but okay.
There
Name
you go.
Janels belongs.
Okay,
at
okay.
7.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Sorry.
As I was saying, you know, your skill's coming along, but it's not quite there. Your comedic value is definitely noticeable, but as far as the 7-man squad and lethal,
Oh dang! This guy's taking
you're
some
a strong
shots.
7. A strong 7.
Okay.
I appreciate the effort
Right.
and, you know, your
Mhm.
pride and willingness, but Maybe one day.
Yeah.
All I'll say is at least my name ain't Janel, right, guys?
Okay. Okay, hold up. Just so everyone knows, let's just let him get through, okay, guys? Let's just all let
Number 6.
let's all let him get through.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My skill with this game isn't, what it could be. Some people choose to prioritize, more important things in life, and others.
Like what? Sorry.
If you could please refrain.
As a co-host, I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, come on, guys. We
Exactly,
have to
as a
let Darren
co-host,
talk.
you
We
need
have to let
stop and
Darren talk.
Go ahead,
Well,
Jared.
just his
the
attitude off
professional
the show.
environment's been a little disappointing.
Yeah, no, that's on me. Hand up.
Okay, no more. Let's let
So-
him talk. No more interrupting. Go ahead, Darren.
Sixth place, I would say goes to me. My skill isn't what it could be compared to everyone else, and my efforts obviously lacking. As far
Fair
as
enough.
number 5, I would give it to Paul. He's definitely noticeably more skilled than me and Jared, and more organized as well, and he communicates well. But his comedic value, I will say, isn't quite up to par compared to me and Jared. I feel like we are the more entertaining duo compared to Paul. His screams will occasionally get me, though. As
Okay.
far as the number 4 spot, it's close. It is close. I have to say, I feel like the number 4 spot goes to Tanner. He does try. He has had his moments in the past, and even his own funny moments. But his lack of presence compared to the current group, it has been noticeable. He's kind of falling behind.
Oof.
As far as the third person, once again, this is my own opinion on the matter, but I feel like it is accurate. I say it's Ryder. He has a skill some of the times, but the consistency is not always there. And as far as the comedic value, I feel like it's just not what it could be. It's kind of a chore at times to play with him, to do our runs.
Do you?
Don't interrupt.
Hey, co-host, remember?
Don't interrupt. Go ahead, Darren.
He tries. I appreciate the effort. As far as my number 2 spot, I'd have to give it to Talon.
Yes!
He definitely has the skill that Ryder doesn't always show. And he's also had his great moments that are just, comedic gold. He's had his good moments on the controls of the ship as well as in doing the runs, but he has messed up at times, which is what held him back from that first spot.
Yeah.
The first spot, to me, it has to go to Gavin. As much as we say that Ryder is the captain, when we're playing, it's Gavin calling the shots. So, he's there doing the runs. He's always getting the loot. He's doing his part. I've noticed it. I have to give it to him.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good list. It's a
Thank
good
you.
list.
Thank you.
Does anybody have any closing thoughts for that?
I'm pretty happy with the way that ended.
I bet you are.
there, Jeff. I got really nothing to say.
But
I got third, right? I'm content with the third. That's fine with me.
okay.
Mongo, you got anything or no?
All I have to say is watch your ass, buddy, because I'm coming for you, Janel. I'm coming. I'm climbing that ladder. If anything, the last three games we played, I'm already past you. You're already behind me. So honestly, it's not even watch your ass. It's look at my ass as I leave you in the dust. Anyways, that's all I,
I
got
like
to
the
say.
confidence.
That's a good way to put that.
I respect the effort. I respect the competitive spirit. He'll get to
It's
one
not
day.
competitive. I'm actually giving it a little bit of a try.
Face between
and
them
I'm beating you
tails.
already.
So here's the kind of way to look at it. If there was a tier system, like a tier list, would it be, and this isn't a knock on anyone, Jared, Jaren, and Paul at tier 1, Tanner at tier 2, and the rest of us at tier 3? Is that a way to look at it?
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
a great
that's
way to
pretty
look
fair.
at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said with my top 3, I feel like you guys are all really close.
Yeah.
And some are better. Some are better than others, but I just think overall Tao Pao's been the most clutch and most overall well-rounded player.
So can I just bring this up really quick? Paul is stuck in the tier between.
I would say he's in the tier with
Yeah, I think.
Man,
Oh, it's
No,
Tanner that's in the tier
no, I
between-
think
Yeah.
when I think of Tanner, I think of mid, and that's not bad. I just think of a mid player. All
Oh
around.
man.
You know. No, that's how he's been ranked.
Well,
That's how he's been
Because
ranked.
he's
Yeah.
a library.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
he's a library guy now. I think if he was at the beginning of his heyday, he's up there with you three.
You know,
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Personally.
a
I mean, with
chance.
his
Let's
axe,
be honest.
he's as good as anybody.
he's fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, and that actually
He's not what he once was.
Yeah.
Now he's
He's
got a
down
book in his
to
hand.
all-
Yeah.
We
But he'll
can
protect us.
we can sit here and talk about this forever, you guys. You know, we all think we're the best. Only one of us is truly the best, and that would
I
be
don't
your
think
leader.
I'm the best.
But
Gavin.
why
right.
don't we go into our next topic? And
Well, do you guys mind if we
Gavin.
take a quick break though, Ryder? Take a quick break and
You
come
wanna
right
take a
back to
break
this?
before?
Yeah, and then our next one will be our last spot. So,
yeah, that's fine. Me. That's
Yeah.
good. Me.
Thanks,
Alright,
Gav. You got it, boss.
all right, guys, we'll talk to you later.
Oh, boss.
All right, back after the break. Took a little tinkle. How'd your guys' break go?
Positive.
Oh, awesome.
Pros and cons.
Positive.
Positive for what?
Just pros and cons.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got our last subject before we start closing out here, and it's kind of just like an open conversation. Just talk about the games we like to play as a group, just the gaming industry. What you guys think about it? What games you want to see more of? So, yeah. I know personally, one game in particular
And
has always looked fun to me that we've never tried. Sorry, I lied.
You're good.
No,
now.
a little
Yeah,
bit. You're good though.
You're good now.
It's,
Oh, now you lagged. You can
It's like
go,
a-
you can restart that.
Human Fall Flat.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Seems like a lot of fun to play that game. I've never tried it.
Don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I should look.
I'll look it up.
That's
What
it
about
for
you
you.
guys? Well,
It's
an open
that was a
conversation. We don't have to go on a
Big
circle.
contribution.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think that is actually a good game, even a Fall Flat, but it's like a party game, like a lot of what we've done already. And I would really like, I'm not gonna lie, I'd really like a survival type of game. We haven't had like survival type of game against monsters or something, where we all have to be on a team. I think that would be pretty
I
sick.
agree with that.
I wish, but I don't know where that is. Where all of us.
Me
can
neither,
play.
but
I
it's what
want
I'm
it.
hoping for.
Yeah, I want it.
Yeah, I think for the 7, it would be nice to have another lethal style game where we got some, some missions that we got to accomplish, but at the same time,
Comedic value.
it's going to be scary out there too. You know what I mean? I want
Yeah.
to see some butts puckered out there.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
be nice
I'm
to get
always
another
puckered.
lethal style game. And that gets some consistent updates as well with new monsters and things like that to
Yeah.
kind of keep us on our toes a little bit.
Yep.
So.
I want to
Something that
see.
stays updated, right?
Yeah, I want to see
Yeah.
Paul in that cupboard hiding. That's what I want to see. You know,
there you
that's what
go.
I like.
Yep.
What do you guys think of? I don't know if you guys watched the Game Awards that just recently happened. What do you guys think of the new Star Wars game coming out? You guys think it's gonna be good? Gonna be bad?
It looks pretty exciting.
Talk about
Hopefully
that.
they actually follow through with it.
Talking about that old Republic game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I only saw part of a trailer, so I don't know.
I have mixed feelings. The last Star Wars game that came out had a chick. This game has a chick. Guys are nice too. I'm a guy. I'd like to be a guy with a lightsaber, or with a blaster. So if it lets me choose my own
Sexuality.
sexuality, that'd be a solid
I
plus.
think you guys are looking
Even
for
if
the
you were
word
a
gender.
droid. Gender,
Huh.
sexuality,
sorry.
sexuality.
Yeah, my bad on that one.
Anyways, yeah, kind of like Destiny. Destiny lets you choose kind of whatever you want to be. You could be an alien, a human, whatever. That'd be kind of cool if it had that
Destiny
scalability.
was a fun game.
I know
Yeah.
I personally am excited for the new Star Wars game. It's right up my alley, but it is likely to be a single player game, which seems like it's a recurring theme of their projects. So I don't know if that's going to can really do much of together, but it is it has potential to at least
Did,
be semi interesting.
Yeah. Did you go, Gavin?
Oh, I'm just listening. I want Star Wars Battlefront 3, but that's never gonna happen
No,
because
it's
Star
just an
Wars
open-
sucks and EA
that'd be
sucks.
good.
Open conversation.
And I'm sick
Tom.
of it.
Yeah.
So I've given up
Yeah,
on
that'd
Star
be a
Wars.
good one to
Just
have.
given up.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, because I do really want.
shame.
That's a good point. Because I do really want another FPS to play. Because
Yeah,
we used to
that'd be
play
fun.
Apex a lot. We don't play it no more. Even, and I would even go back to this. I've actually been needing to bring this back up. I love PUBG. PUBG is awesome,
PUBG's
and
fun.
I'd play PUBG again.
I enjoyed PUBG.
I'm a big first-person shooter type of guy. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jude.
I love first-person shooters. I'm not a stranger to those style games, so yeah. And battle royale style games are fun as well. So there's a place in my heart for those style games as well. I appreciate them.
I want a scary
Yeah.
game the most out of everything though. Scary game all of us
Yeah.
can play with better graphics.
Yeah. Party 7 with some scares is what
I'd
we're all
love
been
it.
looking for.
Love it.
You know, there was that new game Paul sent to the group. I
I like it.
don't know if you guys saw it. Like the
What was
space
it?
one. Actually looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
I
like
forget
it.
what it was called.
But it might be only
Looks like
4
fun.
player though, which is lame.
I think it was actually.
Yeah, but
Good
otherwise
thing
I
we're
like
modders.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that crap done.
Yeah, seriously.
I do have. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I have one. Well, is this? I was going to kind of change the subject just a smidge, but if you want to stay on the subject for a little bit longer, let me know and then I can bring up what I want.
I'm fine. I'm good. If
No, I
everyone
think-
else
Yeah,
is
you're
good.
good. Go ahead, bring it out, yeah.
You know, episode 1, you guys really touched on the whole pizza dilemma. You know, I just wanted to
Oh,
touch on that
shoot.
just briefly. Just
Damn.
briefly.
Of course. Yeah.
Damn.
I
Yeah,
totally
we'd love to hear your
understand.
opinion.
I understand, Raj. Just let me speak, Raj.
This is a platform
didn't
for
say
you
anything.
to say. Hold on, Raj.
You
This
wanted
is a
to, Raj.
platform for you to say what you need to say. So yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay, I understand Raj's point of view. You know, his point of view of I'm a big fat guy and I'm gonna eat my pizza in front of everybody. Now,
Could you please
why
sit down?
stand-
What the hell?
Could you sit down?
Oh, sorry.
It's quite distracting.
Did you get upset? Oh, okay.
No, I got excited. My fault.
How I was raised and where we grew up, you know, somebody brought a large pizza, you know, I'm sharing that thing. You guys go on a slice, get a slice. And if I don't want to share it, I don't bring it out. And that's just me.
Just
But
smart
listen,
move.
but listen,
That actually makes sense.
I understand you not wanting to
Hey,
share
Tom,
that pizza.
could you let him speak?
I sent you a nice little vid the other day of me slamming a whole large pizza by myself. But where was I? I was in
my.
the confines of my own vehicle, and I sent that video, and I was by myself. That's what I just wanted to say. So now, where I do feel bad, you know, it is my son. He's a child. He was hungry, and I thought didn't think you'd care. You know, but I feel bad him taking a slice of your pizza. You know, I really do. So I'll get you back. I'll Venmo you. What was that? $15 or something like that for the slice that he had.
It was like
Is that fair?
it was $81 altogether, but
Well, I don't think he ate $81 worth of pizza. So
Yeah.
I'll give you 15.
I
How about
think a
that?
slice is probably like not even that. Probably $4.50, Jared.
Well, I'm gonna do 15 just because he's Raj.
That's
He
true.
needs and he needs.
He's an Raj upcharges.
He
a
does
lot.
need
I
it.
don't-
He does need it.
And 15 is really gonna put the matter to bed. I think. So.
Yeah, you might be right.
Well,
Yep.
you know, I mean, how long has this been going on?
I don't know.
Well,
I've tried
I thought
to.
the matter was. I
Quite some
thought it
time
was
now.
That
dead.
happened.
No.
I thought it was dead.
That's what
but
I thought.
somebody brought it up.
Until
So
Kevin-
I had
It's
to
been-
kind of
That
counter.
was like
it.
2 years, right?
Yeah, like 2
Been about
years, I
2
would
years.
think.
Yeah,
And you know, think about this. All over pizza. You know, it's just
Yeah.
over pizza.
It's
Yeah,
very
Granted,
that's
it's
the sad
selfish.
part.
favorite.
It's very,
I
it's
have to
very
say-
selfish if you think about it.
Yeah.
It is very
I have to
selfish,
say,
and I don't need to think
I
about it.
for one appreciate you setting the matter straight, Jared. You know,
Yeah.
It's really nice to actually have some clarity on the situation for once.
Yeah. Yeah, I
agree
understand
with
where Gav is at, Raj is at in terms of, you know, how upset he was with, because I will agree with him here. I didn't know the implications of my child, my young boy, taking a slice of your pizza, what it was going to do. The chain effect it caused on that $81 large pizza, everybody hammered it. So
It was a chain reaction for sure.
it was.
Yeah.
So I
Things
like
did
I said,
escalate very quickly.
like I said, I do agree with Raj on that point where I didn't think about that when I asked if Raj could or if my son could have a slice of pizza. I just was thinking from my son was hungry, and if Raj had a child and he wanted food, I'd give him anything he wanted because that's just the type of guy.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
All right.
Some are kinder than others.
Let's stop there.
Can
Yeah,
I
no
can I
problem.
can I say anything?
No, I think we're done.
You-
I feel like we're all
can go-
jumping.
If you
Yeah,
wanted
Gavin.
to,
Gavin.
you could
No,
say
no.
one
Gavin can
closing
speak,
point.
but Gavin.
It's Raj.
Go ahead. Yeah, Gavin. The floor is yours.
Go ahead, Raj.
Raj.
I
Mr. Pickles.
I wake up every day. I go to work, I come home, eat my dinner, and then I go to bed hoping that this pizza story goes away. I try. And it always gets brought up. Not by me. Not by me.
Well,
I don't know why I would
You-
bring up a pizza story when I'm just gonna get roasted. Like that doesn't make any sense. It's hard for me to have an excuse when you use words like my young starving child, my kid who's hungry.
didn't say starving.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
don't put
no,
words in my mouth.
no,
didn't say
I
starving.
didn't mean it that way. I said my hungry.
My young. I said child.
Okay, hold on.
Do you feed
My
your child?
my hungry child. I can't defend that because I do sound like a scumbag right there. So like I can't
Well,
are
say
you-
anything back. When he
to
puts it in those
defend
words,
you-
I look like a
to
scumbag.
defend you, I think if it was in any other setting, I don't think it would have been a problem. But because of what happened after you gave him a slice, I do agree. It unraveled quickly.
Thank
And
you.
So I from that front, that's why I'm going to give you $15.
And nobody will be hearing from my lawyers after this. Nobody. So that's good.
I do have to say, as much as I recognize that I am a guest here, I was invited. Mr. Pickles, you were saying that you wish the story hadn't come out, but the story originated from you. It all started with your issue,
your story.
grievance with the fact that
That's
your
true.
pizza was stolen, right?
No, it wasn't stolen. It was violated.
Look, I
So
think
your violated pizza. It all originated. with
look,
Jen-
that's a good
But
point.
let me
It's
get
a good
this straight.
point.
My
is-
son didn't
well,
violate anything.
No, I'm talking
No,
about as
no,
a
no.
group effort. My pizza got
His
violated.
pizza got violated.
Yeah.
But
got
I
wiped
think
out.
I think we move on. I think
Yeah.
we move on. It's been
I
handled.
think here's.
It was a
So
loss for
sad.
everybody.
And I've
It
just
was a
had
loss for
to
everybody.
I've just had to accept that this pizza story, I made a mistake. It's just never gonna end. Like when we have Tanner and Paul, they have very strong opinions about this subject, so you know they're gonna bring it up again. So like I've just had to
I wonder what
I've
side
had
they're
just
on.
to let it go. You know, I've had to just let it go and realize
Right, you
I've
wanted
made
to say
mistakes.
something? Go ahead.
Sorry.
Gavin. Is that your final point?
yeah,
Gavin?
yeah, I know it is.
Yeah, it
your
was.
voice, Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as that is done, I think we're all done with this. So let's move
think
on.
so.
I think
I think
that's
so.
a good way to end it. I
think we
we're
do,
at that hour mark or something. So let's tie this thing up. Thank you guys for listening to Seven Memories. Before we go, let's just have a quick chat. Jared, how'd you like being on the show, man?
I thought it was a great experience. It was good to be able to defend myself. I think me and Jano really wanted to get on here and just defend the other four a little bit, because you three really kind of crapped on us episode 1. So episode 2 was about having a nice chat with everybody. I was trying to be as positive as I could about everybody. But I think overall it was a good experience. I appreciate you guys having me on.
So we do.
For
so
sure.
We do.
Thank you for coming on here, dude. Jared, what about you? How'd you like it?
It was just nice to have a platform to share my own opinions and thoughts on all of our members of the group here. And I know there's been a lot of vocal opinions prior to this, so it was nice to actually be the person
Preach,
to
baby,
speak for
preach.
once,
Sure.
100%.
Thank you guys
Yeah.
once again for coming on.
Well, hold on,
before-
hold on, right? We might have some more comments. You
something
haven't
more
asked,
to be said.
No, you haven't asked Talon yet. If he has any closing comments.
Yeah, well, No, I wasn't done yet.
Oh,
Gavin, but you spoke
then I.
over me.
No, I'm sorry. That's on me. That's on me.
Spicy,
So,
Who's the captain?
Gav, how'd you like this episode? And hey, Jaren, you're done. Gavin, how'd you like having these guys on in this whole episode as a whole?
Oh, I loved it. And just to kind of touch on that point, when we first put out the first episode, the backlash we got was intense. I don't think the fans really understand that. The 7 themselves were very frustrated and mad. We even got comments. If you don't mind, can I read them out real quick on our
Oh yeah, of
podcast?
course. Yeah.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
the first one we got was from, I think, Long John, something like that, and he says, "I look forward to putting my nuts in the garbage disposal after that garbage." And then Mongo88
Wow.
replied, "True dat, Johnny, true dat."
Wow.
And then apparently that wasn't it,
Strong
because Long John said after that, Dragon Ball Nerdass.
Oh.
So-
What do you
That
think
was,
he's referring to?
You know,
They
I
sound
don't
quite
really
upset.
know.
So then we did respond, though. The 7 did respond and say, "Thank you very much for your feedback. We promise that we will continue to get better. Just be patient with us. Our fans are our #1 priority." He didn't have a response back to that. Mongo88 also responded later, "I think the people want to see the other 7. You 3 aren't that entertaining." So we replied back,
Wow.
"Thank you for your feedback. We will take this into consideration as we move forward. Hashtag big things are coming. Hashtag like and subscribe." So again, we can see that this it was a controversial episode, that's for sure. So it's nice to get more
Yeah.
people involved in this. So
Mongo 88, that does
good.
sound familiar.
it does, but we won't know.
It does.
Yeah, we'll
Well-
save that for next episode, shall we?
I have some fans out there. So
Hmm
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
You might be right.
they probably
Tal,
jumped on.
how'd
Sorry.
you enjoy this episode and having these guys on?
Oh man, it was awesome. I think I said it in my closing statements of last week that I really wanted to have Paul or Jared on for some wisdom, and I think that we got dropped with some wisdom, and
For sure.
I'm gonna take
Heck
it into
yeah.
consideration moving forward, and I hope that we can continue to have him on. Honestly, and more, and Janel, Jaren, you've been a great guest. You've been a great guest, and we appreciate it. You know, it's been nice.
All right, so you guys don't got anything left to say? All good?
Nope.
No, we're good.
All right, cool. Well, thank you guys for listening to the 7 Memories podcast. I'm your host, Ryder, aka Kakarot, signing off. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. Al?
See you.
Gav?
It's pizza time.
Jared?
I'll see you guys out there in the galaxy.
Garen?
You can suck my robot balls.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.
All right, guys.
Good job, boys.
Talk to you later.
Here you go.
This way. Down the stairs this way. This way. Thank you.
Seeing my final form. I'm just getting started. And I'm gonna finish this right now.
With knowledge comes power, and with power, responsibility. With responsibility comes accountability. I am a super Namekian.
I don't want praise. I'm only the savior of the galaxy. They call me the Cosmic Samurai.